Okay, guys, I told you guys, I finally got him. I got him to sit down. I told you guys I was going to interview Walter. And let me give you some background first. Walter has been my friend for what, 22 years?
Yeah.
22 years ago, I came here to Puerto Seguro. First, actually, when I first entered the country, I came to Salvador for Carnival. Then after Carnival was over in Salvador, I came here to Puerto Seguro, but they continued with it for an actual 5 days afterwards. Right? So I met Walter. I didn't know a bit or lick of Portuguese. I couldn't even say hello or bye or thank you or anything in Portuguese. So I was ordering in McDonald's at that time. And Walter saw me struggling. And he said, hey, look, I can help you. And I said, oh, who's this guy speaking English? Because in Puerto Seguro, you don't find too many people that can speak English. There's people that speak English, but it's not like, let's say if you're in Rio or in Salvador, especially Rio and Sao Paulo, it's like maybe every other person, every two person can speak English as well, of course, Portuguese. Their first language. So I was down here struggling, and Walter stepped in, and he helped me out tremendously back then. And you know, without his help, I don't know, I would have been lost. And I said, we're still friends today, 22 years later. Walter don't know, Walter don't have to always translate for me no more. I used to take Walter everywhere, you know, or follow him. You know, but he was a great help and very instrumental in helping me up to the day, you know. So, with that being said, Walter, introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hello guys, I'm Walter Nilson. I'm from Porto Seguro City, State, Bahia, country Brazil, right? Because it's here, it's a historic city, because when the Portuguese people discovered Brazil, in 1500 arrived here in Portugal. Here, because all of the peoples, when they grow up, really know the history about Portugal. It's because Portugal is a city, because it's historical. It's because we receive a lot of tourists here, all around the world, from Brazil, from the US, Europe, Asia, and the other countries. Yeah, Portugal is a small town, and everything here is easy. It's a beautiful. There is a lot of beautiful beach. We have a water park, good restaurants, good hotels, resorts, all inclusive on the beach. A lot of condominiums. It's very safe because it's here. It's not a lot of violence like other cities, big cities. The people here is very family, is friendly, because we like very much for foreigners and to receive people. The hospitality here is very good. Because for you that would like to come to Portugal, it's very easy. If you fly to São Paulo or Rio, right? Because from São Paulo and Rio, we have direct flights, regular flights to Portugal. It's 1 hour and a half, maximum 2 hours by plane. São Paulo to Portugal, Rio to Porto Seguro. We have international flights from Rio, São Paulo, and Salvador or Cape Town that stays 700 far away from here, right? Because it's all airports, there is international. Because we have a charter flights from Argentina, from Europe. We had a lot of charter flights from Portugal, direct to Portugal, from Holland, direct to Portugal. We have from Italy from direct from Portugal. It's in one city, there is a lot of foreigners here, because it's very, very good.
Like, so telling people, like, we got very few Americans that come down this way, mostly like Europeans and other countries. Because like I said earlier, guys, in an earlier video that I made, that most go to either Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro, and they really don't know anything about this here area. I came here, actually when I first entered, and I'm going to let Walter continue. When I first entered the country, Brazil, for my very first time, it was carnival time. I went to Salvador. I didn't know Rio. I didn't go to Rio or Sao Paulo. I came straight to Salvador by air. And then after that, after carnival was over in Salvador, I came to Puerto Seguro. So these are the two places that I actually got to know. And I fell in love with the place on day one. You know, that's why I keep coming back, because it's so much here to do. And I like Walter explained to you, I know he gave you guys a free visit, but why should people come to Puerto Seguro? What do they have to look forward to?
Yeah, why do people come to here? Because it's the historic city, because it's a tourist city, it's a beautiful beach, right? It's a lot of good trips. We have a water park. We have a boat trip for natural swimming pool, when you can see a lot of fish. You can do scuba diving here, right? Because it's here, like a small city, is very, very comfortable. Is safe. Is friendly. Here there is a lot of parties on the beach, because it's a different parties every day. We have different parties at different places, right?
And also, guys, when you guys do come down here, Walter would be, especially if you don't speak Portuguese. I mean, because like I said, you may find 1 out of 20 people that can speak English. Yeah, it's not like being in Rio. Walter would be a great contact. He sells real estate. He also works in the tourist sector. And he just speaks about, how many languages you speak?
6, 7.
About 6 or 7 languages. And he's fluent in all of them. So he would be a great guide for you guys. Actually, I will put his information in a box down here after the interview is over. So if you guys ever think about coming to Puerto Seguro, you'll have his contact. Walter's number, his email, etc., and they'll be able to get in contact with him. You can show them around. Yeah. And if you're looking to come to invest, Walter's your guy as well. Tourism, he's your guy. He will make sure he'll take care of you and make sure you're okay.
Yeah, there is another thing, because most of people come to Puerto Seguro, also weather, all the times is summer. In the winter, also winter is 15 degrees. Yeah. It's very hot all the year, right? Because it's here there is a lot of sports. We have run and jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. Is a lot of sports, a lot of competition here. There is a lot of international events here. We have a full event for business, for training, right? And here, to invest here is very good, because Puerto Seguro looks like a Tampa Bay, it looks like Miami, because we live just for tourists. Because our first economy is tourism, the second real estate, the third is agriculture, because there is a lot of farms. This is a natural place. We have a lot of jungles. Right here, there is an Indian reserve, the Indian tribal people here, because it's for you guys that you want to looking for the best city to invest is Porto Seguro, Bahia, Brazil, because it's a beautiful city, safe, right? There is a lot of people all around the world, because it's the exchange, because it's $1 is a 5 reais, because it's a one mansion that you buy in Miami, that you pay $1 million dollars, right? Because it's $1 million, you bought 1 or 2 mansions that you only buy in Miami. You buy here, yeah, you buy here. right? Because we have now we build another airport, big airport, because it's in 4 years will it be ready, because we have a direct flight from the US, from Europe, direct to Portugal. Because it's
so they wouldn't have to go into Rio,
yeah,
or São Paulo anymore.
It's not necessary to stop more in São Paulo, because it's, you come directly, because when you spend 11 hours and a half to go to São Paulo and more 2 hours to here, you will spend 9 hours that are directly to Portugal. Because Paul is during 22 years that he come to here. Because why he come? Because he likes here, because he discovers the best place to live, to investment, to traveling, yes, and things. Here we have a college, we have a federal university for you make exchange students, right? Because it's and things
you have a lot of beaches too.
Yeah, we have different beaches. In Trancoso is a famous place, famous beach. Bill Gates, Will Beach, there is house over there. It's a mansion, because it's we have a Porto Seguro, Areal da Ajuda, Trancoso, Santo André, all of the places. It's a beautiful places, and the good things, good foods, right? Because it's the people here, there's a lot of gyms. They take care of the health. When you are here, it looks like when you are in Miami, in Hawaii, yeah, Tampa Bay, or other places best in the United States. But a lot of cheaper. Yes, it's a lot of friendly, because when you arrive here, you feel on the house. You will be on the house, because it's everybody here. We take care like family. It's a good hospitality. Okay.
Yes. So there you go, guys. You can notice, you can feel his passion. Walter loves Brazil. He's Brazilian. He's patriotic, and he should be. But he definitely loves Porto Seguro.
Yeah.
Because here's where he lives and resides at. You originally from here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, he's a Baiano from Walter Seguro.
Yeah.
So that's why I say he can tell you a whole lot about the city. And guys, you won't be disappointed when you come in town and get in contact with Walter, and Walter starts to guide you. You will not regret it.
Yeah, I have a lot of jobs. I'm a tour guide, a real estate agent, but I'm especially now I'm studying law to be an attorney, right? Because it's exchange money, dollars, pounds, euro, right? I can give all of to service. I can pick up the lot of tourists and businessmen in São Paulo, Rio, and to follow to Porto Seguro. I work like interpreter, right? Because I can do many things here. Because you see, if you say, hey, I will be retired, I want to move to Porto Seguro, looking for me, because you don't have worry. Because I make a lot of service for you, comfort to you will say good experience that you have here in Porto Seguro by Brazil.
What do you want to say to the Brazilians that lives in the United States? Now you can say this part in Portuguese. You can be brief or whatever, tell them, but they have never been to Porto Seguro. Talk to them.
Yeah, no português?
Português,
ok.
Yes.
Para vocês, amigos brasileiros, que ainda não conhecem a terra-mãe do Brasil, onde nasceu o Brasil, tem que vir conhecer Porto Seguro. Uma cidade turística linda, onde tem excelentes lugares, um bom momento para investimento na área imobiliária. Tem muitos brasileiros que têm investido aqui, inclusive um grande empresário chamado Tom Ziro, e o governador Valadares, que viveu a vida dele quase toda em Boston e tem feito realmente grande investimento. Então não perca tempo, venha, que será realmente um momento realmente fantástico para vocês. Um grande abraço e continue seguindo o Paul. Keep follow Paul, because this is a good friend, a businessman, and a humble and a good guy. Because it's now we are partner because he will bring a lot of American peoples from the United States and to investment here, not just investment here in Portugal already. Don't lose a good opportunity. Don't lose a good opportunity. Hello, guys. Thanks so much.
I told you I would give you Walter. It took me a while.
Okay.
But we got him. He's always busy.
Going in the house.